Hi everyone, thank you for coming back to my channel. I want to apologize to any of the signs that did not receive an April reading. It was because certain things came up, the equipment would work and other things of that nature. So moving forward, each reading will be a 30 days from now reading. So even though the title may say for May or for June, whenever you click on that or listen to that reading, it'll be for 30 days moving forward. So even if you click on this video in the future in December, it'll still apply for the energy because nothing's by coincidence. But just so you know, there'll be monthlies, but it'll be 30 days moving forward. So let's get into the reading. Bye. Hi Cancer, welcome to your next 30 days reading. I meditated on your sign and I got the image of like the limits of like a track and field race where the gun, not the gun, but you know, the alarm, the race started, and I got the image that you were ahead. Like all these people were behind you, you were ahead, but slowly all these people started passing you and you were behind. But instead of giving up, you just kept going and kept going. And then I got the message of that keep going, and then I got the message of late bloomer. So I get the sense from that scenario there, some of you could have felt like you're kind of behind on certain things. Maybe you feel like you should be further along in your life, and now you've watched other people go on and move to go into their career or get married, have kids, you know, things of that nature. And the message is, it doesn't matter how long it takes for you to get there. It matters that you know you're going to get there and you enjoy the race. It doesn't matter how fast you get there. It just, all that matters is that you enjoy your process, because everyone's process is different. Whereas some of those people may have had to go through some obstacles that you won't have to go through. And you shouldn't worry about what they're going through because it has nothing to do with you. Not to sound rude or anything, but it has nothing to do with you. Okay. For your overall energy, I pulled from the Goldess Tarot Arcana, and you got the Ace of Cups. So obviously the Ace of Cups has to do with love. But for you, in this sense, when I pulled the card, I got the message of tapping into your own energy. Because you are a water sign, I feel like this is telling you to use the benefits of your sign, or your positive characteristics, character traits, whatever, to get what you want. I get the message, you don't have to try extra hard to get what you want. You can just be yourself. You don't have to exert as much energy as someone else, as your friend or whatever. All you need to do is do what's best for you. It reminds me of this video. I don't know if some of you may have followed her. I believe her name is Lotta Duchesnay. I'll post a link in the description box. But she did a video a few years back, and it, like, I believe it was like maybe about 3 years back. But the video was catered towards women, and she was talking about how you look at, like, you may have a group of friends, and you look how some women can get all the attention, can get all the success, and you try to do what they're doing, but it doesn't work for you. And she goes by sign, and I think she goes by Venus sign, but she breaks down how each zodiac sign by the elements, can use their energy to get what they want, for example. Whereas a woman who has a lot of fire in her chart, specifically in her moon or her Venus, she gets more attention. She gets more success in certain areas of her life because she's fiery. She's like outgoing. She's like with the life of the party. She's people like to, well, I won't say people like to be around her, but she is in tune with the characteristics of her fire energy, opposed to a woman who's on the water sign, I'm not saying water signs can't be outgoing like that. It's just that when if you're in a water sign and your moon or Venus, speaking from a woman's standpoint right now, or a high energy, high feminine energy standpoint, you prefer not to be the center of attention. You are more of, instead of aggressively going after a man, you're more of let them come to you. You know, like there's this calm, innocent, soft energy around you. So I'll post a link in the description box so you can check that video out. But I got the message of tapping into your own energy. Let's move on to the other cards now. So you got the King of Swords, Major Arcana of the World card, the Six of Wands, the Hangman, and the King of Cups. So as I'm shuffling the other cards, let's put the King of Cups aside for a minute. The scenario I got, and this could be for someone very specific with the King of Swords, the World, the Six of Wands, and the Hangman. Many of you could have been dealing with an air sign, or could be currently dealing with an air sign, and you're not getting what you want from that relationship. This could even be from a romantic standpoint, from a family standpoint, business partnership. You're not getting what you want, and you've tried to communicate to them, and they've got this prideful attitude of, I don't have to do all that. They've got, like, for example, if you are dating someone, you're telling them, you know what, I want to go out more often. I want you to take me out more often. I want you to buy me, I don't know, something like, I want you to cook dinner more often. And they've got this feeling of, I don't have to do all that. No, you should. I get the sense that they feel like they're doing you a favor. And with this World card showing up, you are pretty much tired of that energy and have moved on. Like I said, this can be very specific for someone, or this can be for everyone watching this video. But many of you have moved on from an air sign because you are tired of the ego, the pride, the stagnation. Like, they could have been doing these things for you in the beginning, and now they don't anymore. And you're like, well, I'm moving on. So enter the King of Cups. You could be dealing with another air sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and they are actively courting you. You've got the Knight of Wands and the Two of Cups out. My nose is itching like crazy. I'm not scratching on camera. Okay. So, you've moved on with someone who has like energy. Like I said, another person that's prominent water in that chart, and they're actively courting you because you got this Nine of Wands energy. And I don't feel it as a reversal. I feel it as someone who is trying to be, I got the message, a Casanova. They're trying to wine and dine you. They're trying to treat you the way you like to be treated, and it's genuine. I currently don't feel any bad intentions behind it. And I get the sense that you're still kind of apprehensive because you've been through this before, where it starts off good and they kind of trail off. So you're being a bit apprehensive, hence the Emperor card here. You're kind of being cold-hearted, or stone-faced about it. You don't want to go jump into anything. But I get the feeling that they really do honestly have good intentions for you. This is not meant to be a romance reading, but it turned into it. So let's see, what else do you have for Cancer for the next 30 days? Next 30 days. Judgment. I got the message of Judgment calls. Like I said, some of you could be Nine of Wands. Some of you could definitely be trying to assess if this person is right. Like I said, you've with the Nine of Wands here, you've been hurt before, and you're kind of being standoffish, or you're kind of guarded. That's the word. You're guarding yourself. There we go. But I get the sense this water sign person, they don't have any ill intentions for you. They have the best intentions for you. They want to see this succeed. They want to go all the way for you, with you. Next, you've got the Ten of Swords. You got the Ten of Swords, then you got the Nine of Pentacles. So I'm seeing this scenario as being this. So let's just start from the beginning. You could have been dealing with an air sign who had a bit of an ego issue. And the energy between you two could have been stagnant. They weren't doing the same things they were doing before, and you made the option to finally move on, make a change in your life. So while you were making the change, you came across this water sign, and I get the sense they got what you're looking for, and they're trying to treat you right, and you feel a connection, a chemistry there. But you've been wounded, and you've been hurted so much that you're kind of guarding yourself and being. I got the message of cold-hearted, and stone cold face. You don't want to jump into anything, because with this Ten of Swords, if you definitely, you're still in the healing process right now. And with this Nine of Pentacles here, some of you could prefer to be single for a minute before you jump right back into a relationship, which is great, because if you're not, what's the point of jumping back into a relationship when you're not healed? All you're going to do is repeat the same patterns from the previous one. So some of you have realized that, and you're taking the time out. Ooh, my necklace. You're taking the time out to heal yourself before you jump into something new. Like I said, many of you are flattered by this water sign that's coming in. And I just heard the prettiest thing. This water sign may even stick around and wait for you to heal. Aww. I got this message of, I'll wait for you. You could definitely be dealing with the Scorpio, because you got the Death card here. You got the Two of Wands. Like I said, many of you could be making a decision. Do I move forward with this relationship, or do I, continue being single for a while? I do get the sense you should continue the singlehood for a minute, just so you can feel comfortable in who you are. I think that's the issue. In this scenario, you were so engulfed in that air sign that you put them on a pedestal, and they didn't live up to the standards they didn't live up to the hype. I apologize. Yes, so you could be dealing with a Scorpio, because the Death card came out. And lastly, you got the Ace of Wands. If this resonates with you and you want confirmation of how they feel about you, this water sign person, so specifically a Scorpio, they do care about you. And like I said, I got the message of, I'll wait. Like, they're like, look, take all the time you need. I'll be here waiting for you when you're ready to receive this Ace of Cups. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, since this was geared towards, or since it's turned into a love reading, I'm going to pull some cards from the Dorian Virtue Romance Angel Oracle cards. Let's see. Let's see, what message do you have for Cancer? Cancer. Okay, you got two cards that flipped up. You got, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And you got, you deserve love. You are lovable. This is so beautiful. I'm so happy for you. I hope this message resonated with you all. If it didn't, I hope you find someone that gives you the message you're looking for, or that you need to hear. Please like, subscribe, comment. You can, I'm still overrun by that reading. You can find me on Instagram, and I will see you, Instagram at Goldess Tarot, and I will see you in 30 days. Bye, Cancer.